Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Form of Therapy. My name is Cheok PD, and today I'm excited for my first comeback with AHOF. This is for Run to You. So this is my first comeback with AHOF, but it's not their first comeback. In fact, it's their second comeback. So after the spectacular Pinocchio, my God, Pinocchio is such an amazing K-pop title track. But after an amazing Pinocchio, we're back with another mini album as well as another, from what I hear, fantastic song. So I did not tune into Pinocchio right when it came out, just because I was actually in the middle of watching through Universe League, which is the survival show that they debuted from. And since then, I caught up. And I started watching some AHOF variety, whether it was the DKDK Club or their Idol Human Theaters, or I've been watching their AHOF variety series lately, and it has been fantastic. In fact, just watched an AHOF episode the other day over on our Patreon. So I adore these boys. And I want nothing but the best for them. They're one of my shining just gems in the 5th gen boy group scene. And I can't wait to see what Run to You has in store for us. Now, before we check out Run to You, if you want to support the channel here on Form of Therapy, and our reactions, and you also want to see some bonus content, well, you can do so over on my Patreon. If you want to see more reactions like this, but even more kind of casual, relaxed, fun contents like this, I do a handful of reactions over on our Patreon. Especially for AHOF specifically, I've been checking out their variety series, as I mentioned, whether it's the DKDK Club, their Idol Human Theaters, or their AHOF episodes. Or if you want to follow me on my journey as I slowly fall in love with each and every one of them, especially Pakan, you can check out my Universe League reaction all over on our Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support the channel monetarily if you don't want to. That's simply fine. We can just watch the video together and discuss Run to You. So let's go ahead and check out the music video. Our boy is back. Ooh. When you know 2 seconds into a song because the melody is fire. Ooh, Blonde Noogie. They did it again, folks. Wrap it up. Incredible. Was that Schweibel? Oh my God. Oh my God, the haircut is absolutely crazy. He looks like a completely different person. Did JL also? Oh my God, he has black hair. Like, I didn't recognize JL at first, and only recognized him because of his dancing. Whoa, an extended rap section. Oh.
계속 함께야 우리 방해할 수 없겠나 멈추지 않아 걱정하지 마 Take a look I'm coming to you now 내일의 너에게 먼저 다가갈게 Run to you run to you run to you 알려줄게 내일도 I say you Run to you run to you 널 향해 run to you Run to you run to you 널 향해 run to you 많은 사람들 사이 결국엔 내가 향하는 곳에 No matter where you are 내일의 너에게 닿을 수 있게 Run to you run
Wow, this song is so long. It is such a fat song. I love it. Oh my god. 미쳤다. Wow. 3:30? Where do we say? Oh my god. Oh my god. Puberty's starting to hit him like a truck. Oh my god. Do you guys Oh my god. Do you see Daisuke? Oh my god. It's been like only like 7 months. Like the content that I'm watching him in right now is like from 7 months ago. It's only been like 7 months and he already looks so much older. Like his features are just a little bit sharper. Oh my god. Okay. First off, let me get a runtime on this song. Song ends around 3:30-ish, but where does it actually start? So this song's about like 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Holy moly. Runtime is obviously a hot topic in K-pop, but beyond just like the runtime being lengthy, it feels like a long song. It feels like this song is a journey, but that's what it always is with AHOF, isn't it? The way that I felt with Rendezvous, and especially with Pinocchio, those songs take you on a journey. And I feel like it is less of a runtime issue. I feel like there is very little K-pop music now where the songs feel like it's actually just a story, like it's trying to tell a story. Run to You, as pop driven as it is a storytelling song still at the end of the day. And so it emotionally takes you on a sonic journey, and it's incredible. Notable things that I really, really loved. First off, I love pop songs. It's not hitting me immediately. I can't think of examples at the top of my head, but it is a pop song trope. Like these really fast strumming like guitars, like dun dun. I really always love that pattern. Juxtaposed with like the cool like electronic synth part, the bum 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 bum, along with those guitars. That combination is incredible. The bass line is awesome. The bass line reminds me of listening to the verses, especially the first verse. The first verse reminded me of one of, in my opinion, the greatest K-pop songs of all time, Rock With You by 17. That kind of like fast-paced, traveling guitar bass line. However, one of the biggest differences between that song and this song is that song they sing with urgency, and here they don't sing with urgency. In fact, they still kind of sing very soulfully, and it's still very mellow, despite the song being called Run To You and them talking about running to you. Another thing that stood out to me is I think this is the first AHOP song that actually feels like the most pop driven. I felt like, let's see, Rendezvous was melancholic and nostalgic, which is weird, like for a debut song to feel nostalgic. And then Pinocchio was melancholic and bittersweet. And this one is actually more bright, romantic, very summery. I think it's very spring summery. It's very refreshing. And so it's like their first real pop song. And even then, it's still laced with heartfelt emotion. So it's still fantastic. Because it's one of their very first pop songs, I also feel like it was very notable that there was much more rapping in this. I feel like the rapping was at a minimum in Pinocchio and Rendezvous. I can quite literally think of it in my head where it goes na 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 na, and quite literally that's it. It was like one or two bars. Here they actually have an extended section. Like they actually get two long verses each, one after the other. And so I feel like Chuan and Steven, it felt less like they were the icing on the song. Before, it felt like their rapping was decoration on the song. They were sort of like, their rap was sort of gliding along the beat for like something like Pinocchio. But here, I felt like in the second verse especially, their rap was like a driving force within the song. And it was fantastic, and it's something I've actually been waiting for, because I thought Chuan and Steven are really good K-pop rappers. You know, they're K-pop rappers, of course, being the difference between like an actual like lyrical prose hip hop rapper versus, you know, using rap as a technique to sing a melody. So they lean more on the K-pop rapping side, but K-pop rapping is, of course, always a mixed bag, and how it's used and how it's utilized is a mixed bag, but also vocal tone plays a very big present in that. But I always felt like Chuan adds like such an interesting almost like a tang to a song with his rapping. Like, I actually welcome more Chuan K-pop rapping as well as Steven's. I feel like Steven actually kind of balances Chuan out a little bit because his tone is, Chuan is like higher and it's like a little bit more scratchy. Like Steven's is actually the exact opposite. And so they kind of balance each other out really well. And then they came in with JL came in with like a little bit of like some melodical rapping as well. Also, that kind of surprised me. You know, Ungi has blonde hair, and my reaction to that really was like, oh, he's got blonde hair, it looks nice. I was more shocked at brunette Shaibo, Jung Shaibo, and black hair JL. I feel like I don't know why that is so jarring for me to see. Black hair JL is, whoa. When he first popped up, I actually couldn't tell it was JL. I was first off, the moment I saw his hair, I was like, is that Chongwoo? But I was like, he ain't moving like Chongwoo. I was like, is that Pakan? Even still, he ain't moving like Pakan. And you know, the dancing was just too clean and too precise. I was like, that has to be JL. And only then did I get like glimpses of his face. And there's this thing that JL always like kind of does. Like, it's like a very like, he has like this very refined technique when he looks a certain way where like he like shows off his jawline really well. And then the moment he did that, I was like, that's JL. So that was shocking. Yeah, I enjoyed this very, very much. Now, in terms of the music video, I do feel a little conflicted. I feel like the music video had a lot of stationary scenes, a lot of just like standing around, hands in pocket. You know, I know John was out on a health hiatus during Pinocchio promotions, and I wonder if that is still effective somehow. I actually don't even know if I saw John dancing, but I felt like there was a lot of standing around and singing, a lot of stationary stuff. But at the same time, I felt like it also kind of worked sometimes because it was stationary more so the front load of the song, and it feels like it's escalating. It's building up to them running. So let me get a second look at this music video. And just to hear it again.
Run to you.
See, I knew this shit was fire the moment I heard the electronic dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, but I knew it was gonna be amazing. I knew this shit was gonna move me. When I heard the you can always tell sometimes with just a certain vocal frequency and a melody how moving it's gonna be. This intro's crazy. This intro sounds like a bridge. This intro sounds like a bridge on any other K-pop song. If you hear like the intermittent drum part, and then this big explosive actual intro. Then it builds up. But this is all the intro. This is an incredible intro. See, a lot of just like stationary, like why is there like not a lot of body movement? What's going on? Where's the kineticism? And then we're getting some running shots here. Oh, John is dancing. What is happening? Hold on. Why? It's like skipping. All right, hold on. Let me refresh. All right, let's take that chorus from the top. Ooh, I gotta see this choreo on its own. It looks gorgeous. Oh, God, JL. Always just that part. You know, they do a close-up with Han later on, but that part where they like lock in and then slowly like reveal, I love that. That part is, I don't know, it gives me chills. See? Now the second part of the music video has way more energy, right? It's way more kinetic. Like you saw like that handheld like camera work, just like them on like a stabilizer going in on Chuan, and like Chuan's going in towards the camera. It's kind of the energy I was missing the front half of the video. But again, I do feel like it's intentional. They kept the energy stagnant in the beginning so that the video feels like it actually has like this almost like rising energetic feeling. It's just odd because I feel like very rarely do videos actually do that.
Baby, take my seat. Let you go.
I love that part. What, like this melodic rapping that JL does? God damn. Oh my gosh. chills.
Run to you, run to you, 널 향해 run to you. 많은 사람들 사이 결국엔 내가 향하는 곳에 No matter where you are 내일의 너에게 닿을 수 있게 Run to you, run to you, run to you, run to you 나의 목적지인 you Run to you, run to you, 널 향해 run to you
Ooh, oh my god, I need more of this choreo. Oh my god, I think JL's gonna eat this shit up. Damn. Damn. Okay. Song is an absolute banger, 10 out of 10. I will say the music video, it lives more at like a 7 out of 10 for me. It's good. I think it's above average. I think it is more so the entertainment value is saved by the choreography being good. Whenever it cuts to their dancing, it is fantastic. However, I do feel as though during the lip sync and talking head portions, those portions felt very like static. And I would have, if you're going to have, you have to go one way or the other. If you're going to have the actors so complacent, like there was a lot of like, I can't just blame Jun, but I felt it the most with Jun. Like there was a lot of like hands in pockets and looking kind of awkward. But again, I can't just blame him because it felt like everyone except Juwon had a scene like that. And so if you're just gonna have the members just stand there and giving face, the camera work has to be a little bit more inventive. The context of the scene has to be a little bit more inventive. The editing around it or the additional scenes that you film for it has to be a little bit more inventive. And so I think especially coming off of something like Pinocchio, which I wasn't that like crazy about the Rendezvous music video either. The Rendezvous music video now I think is a lot more engaging than this. I think because the choreo was a lot more immersed in that music video, is a lot more spread out. But after like a phenomenal music video like Pinocchio, which had impact, which had storytelling narrative elements to it, like watching Pinocchio moved me. It made me almost cry. And I feel like Run to You is a song that made, when on my first watch through, I knew I wasn't crazy because I'm feeling it now. On my first watch through, my eyes were wet, but I wasn't crying. But my eyes were definitely wet because this song is emotional and it's a rush of emotions. And I feel like we didn't really capitalize on the rush and the push and pull. And there's a lot more latent potential in this song for a much more emotional and cathartic music video that could have been done. And so that's why personally it's like a 7 out of 10 for me. But still a fantastic song, and I can't wait to get into the choreography because the choreo looks so fun. I had so much fun picking apart the freaking Pinocchio choreo. It's so freaking fun. So that's going to be it for me and my reaction to Run to You by AHOF. But that's not all, guys. I am going to be doing a listening party for AHOF. Listening party for AHOF's latest EP will be out next month. In August. However, this month I'll be checking out bonus drops. I'll be checking out live stage performances. In fact, this month I'm bringing back community events over on our Patreon. So every weekend I'm going to be live streaming and checking out live stages, checking out any interesting promotional stuff that they do. So if you guys want to come check it out, if you can tune into the live stream and hang out with other like-minded K-pop fans, or if you just want to see the VOD, head on over to our Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support the channel monetarily if you don't want to. You can always just support the channel for free. But as I did mention, we do have our Universe League reactions that you can check out, as well as my listening parties for the other 2 previous albums and a handful of other AHOF variety too. All that in the link down below. But if you want to support the channel for free, you can hit the like button down below over here, over on the right hand for you, right hand side, and you can subscribe over here for more reactions in the future. If you want to check out my other videos here, I'll let you guys go ahead and click those end cards, and that's going to be it for me. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you later.